What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Marlo, and we're back with another reaction. Today we're gonna be reacting to. I think they caught 3 of the inmates that went missing or they escaped in a New Orleans jail. I think they caught 3 more, so we finna learn on who they caught and who's still out there and where they think they at, and just get some insides on it. So let's get to the video. Oh sure.
3 of the remaining escaped inmates. That leaves just 2 on the run.
Andres Fuentes reports that Leo Tate and Jermaine Donald were captured in Texas. First, let's begin with Gabby Killett, who is live in Baton Rouge, where police caught Linton Van Buren.
John Lauren, 8 inmate escapees in custody and 2 to go. I'm here at Louisiana State Police headquarters in Baton Rouge, where police say they are speaking with Lenton Van Buren Jr. upstairs. Let me move out of the way here so that you can see this vehicle. Police unit behind me is where police will be taking Van Buren into custody. They will then be going to the East Baton Rouge jail and onward from there to state facilities. Now, Baton Rouge police captured Van Buren this evening on the bench at a shopping center parking lot where he sat in front of a sneaker store. Now, police tell us that Van Buren was in that shopping center off of Airline Highway near Interstate 12 in Baton Rouge. He was previously tracked to addresses in both Mississippi and New Orleans East, and court records detail that at least 4 alleged accomplices who helped him are now in custody. NOPD Superintendent Ann Kirkpatrick promised to arrest all inmates at large late last week.
These people are going to be caught. That is a given. The timing of that may change depending on if people have left the closer area. Obviously, all the attention is here. All of the manpower and resources in an intense form is here within the city and our region.
Now, 18-year-old Patricia Van Buren and 27-year-old Tyshania Randolph were the latest accused of helping Van Buren evade law enforcement by bringing him to a home in Mississippi. 2 others, Lenton Van Buren Sr. and Angel McKee, were also arrested in connection with aiding and abetting Van Buren. Police say they housed him in the aftermath of the escape before he traveled to Mississippi. State police investigators began to track the 4 alleged accomplices from phone calls Van Buren made to one of his sisters from a jailhouse phone. He told her to be outside of the facility by 11:30 p.m. the night before the escape. Police say one of Van Buren's sisters told them she saw her brother via video call inside of the vehicle of one of Derek Grove's associates. Police say that woman, who has not yet been placed under arrest, allegedly dropped Van Buren off at McKee's house in New Orleans East. Now, anyone with information regarding the whereabouts of the men who are still at large are asked to call Crime Stoppers at 504-822-1111. Law enforcement is offering a $20,000 reward per inmate for any leads that can lead to an arrest. This is Gabby Killett reporting in Baton Rouge, Fox 8, Local First.
All right, and then there were 2. Authorities recaptured Leo Tate and Jermaine Donald today north of Houston, Texas after a high-speed chase.
Andres Fuentes joins us with the latest details on that.
John Lauren, Huntsville police arrested both Tate and Donald with the help of other agencies. They said that they were both arrested at US 190 in Geneva in Walker County there in Huntsville, just north of Houston. Both Tate and Donald face additional charges tied to their police chase that they did today. We're waiting on more information as to exactly how that police chase started and how it eventually ended. The duo right now is being held at the Walker County Jail, and Fox 8 legal analyst Joe Esponti says that they will soon be sent back to Louisiana in connection to the New Orleans jail escape and the charges that they were originally locked up for.
I don't think so, unless they committed some separate crime in Texas. They're going to be brought to a courtroom there, and they're going to be extradited back here, is what usually will occur.
Now, the arrest of the duo in Texas after the police chase and now Linton Van Buren in Baton Rouge comes after a massive 11-day search involving local, state, and federal agents across the region. Dillard University criminologist Dr. Ashraf Ishmael says that catching the escaped inmates before they get settled into communities is crucial.
I thought the longer this went, the harder it was going to be to identify. Because just from history, when the days go by, the longer it is to be able to identify and catch folks. And so this is it's certainly positive. And so certainly the idea where they've been located and identified in Baton Rouge and then 2 in Houston shows that we've obviously done a very intense search.
Dr. Ashmael says that neighbors also are more at ease now after an inmate arrest, especially after the 3-day, with some families and some attorneys leaving the New Orleans area altogether due to fear that one of the inmates might try to locate them. Ashmael also says that it's encouraging to see so many tips about the location of those inmates come from people in the community. Back to you guys on the desk.
All right, thanks, Andres. With Van Buren, Tate, and Donald all recaptured, that means the 2 escapees remain. Derek Groves, who is a convicted murderer, Antoine Massey, an accused domestic abuser with a history of escapes.
Wow, where are we? Wow, what do we have here?
And that's the video. I don't know why the one was at the shoe store anyway. Like, why are you worried about how you look? You need to be worried about not being seen as much as possible. But yeah, I hope. Well, not I wouldn't say I hope, but I made a bet that Derek Groves dude was gonna be the last one. So hope I win that bet, y'all. Like I always say, God bless you.